Good morning. Good morning. Thank goodness T's working this morning over here, right? This is a better channel. I hate to compare things. Comparing's like one of the things we're not supposed to do. But gosh darn it, if I compare our IG feed to our YouTube feed, I like the YouTube feed better. Got to admit it. Good morning, Ondor. Good morning, Drake. Give me a moment. Hey, we're going to wait for a few people to join, but if you guys remember, this is Sweet Week. All the sweet ladies out there. Okay, you like this one better too, right? Except we have a sweet gift that's going to be given away by a sweet lady this morning. Good morning, Ethel. Good morning, E. Good morning, Justin. See, Justin's here. What? You guys say hi to Justin. Listen, Justin right there. Listen. Justin right there is Great Lakes, Michigan, Great Lakes Meds. He is the candy man. Right there, Justin's here. Good morning, Just. Say hello to Justin. Anybody that loves those candies, it's a combination effort. We give him the fruit. That man is a chocolatier. We call him a chocolatier. Okay, Jeff was saying hi. They're virtually neighbors. They've known each other a long time. That's how I met Justin. Oh my God, Justin! I didn't know you were here. Your chocolates. Well, you already know. They're to die for, bro. I'm glad you're here this morning. Guys, shout out to Justin. Anybody that's eaten one of those chocolates? Oh, I wonder if there's a Justin chocolate in here. Great Lake Meds. Go follow Great Lake Meds, please. Okay? Great guy. He's the candy man. Talk to him. Do whatever you guys want with him. The Pops doesn't own the candy man. That guy can do anything. I love Jason. Shout out to Justin. I said Jason. Shout out to Justin. Justin, and Jason. Shout out. You do a beautiful job. And what a kind guy. But don't. I'm going to give you guys. Oh, let me get up to IG. I'm going to tell you guys a secret about Justin. I have to tell you a secret. He's got this big, beautiful red beard. But that's not the secret. I'll tell you guys a secret. Pops loves telling secrets. Good morning, Justin. You're probably here before, and I just didn't even notice. But I just want people to understand that you're the man when it comes to making candy. You're the best. You're the best there is. Secret about Justin. Give me 5 people. I love you guys saw my post last night. Give me 20 people, and I got 80. You guys are the best. I had a ball just reading. Like, I'm sure I write, give me 20 on my little post that we're going to be back on YouTube. 80 people. Yay! It was so cute. No kidding. Good afternoon there, Luke from the UK. Good afternoon. Hold on. We're going to do something here in a minute. But give me 5 people. Just 5. That's all I want this morning. 5 people. Tell us that secret about Justin. Give me 5 people. And don't forget to hit the like button, Allie. You're right. Okay, 5 people. There's 1. I see Eric wants to know the secret. Okay, Lawrence wants it. Adam, Bud Daz, L wants the secret. Exception. Okay, Backwoods. That's enough. We've got our 5. This guy, let me tell you about Justin. You feel like he's a philosopher, quiet, deep thinker kind of guy. What do I want to tell the secret? No, he doesn't change clothes in a phone booth. He has the best weed I've ever smoked in my life. No kidding. He brings it over. You go out on the backyard, take two little puffs. I'm like this. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he finishes the thing. I'm like, how do you do that? I'm knocked out. I'm done. I'm not kidding you. Like, if you think it's chocolates, what the heck? I wonder if he Find out if he does some of those medicals, if you put some of that good stuff in his other chocolates. Oh my God, you should see this. Justin, you know what you do out there. Justin finishes it. I'm like, Justin, are you okay? I'm like, Pops, this is normal. I'm like, giving him a hard time. Give him a hard time. Justin will have you sitting in no time. Jeff knows. No, Taylor, I didn't. I just saw your note. I didn't get a package from you yet. I'm sure I will. Okay, here we go. I've been rambling and jambling and dibbling and dabbling this morning. Elle here. We all know Elle. Oh, I'm so excited. She's coming to visit in about 18 days, 17, 18 days. We're going to have a weekend here with 2 or 3 people, and she's coming down because I'm so excited. Because she's bringing applesauce. Her homemade best applesauce ever. Right? Tab, we all love Elle. Elle, 16 days. She's keeping track. Elle, give it away. I wrote to her this morning. I said, you're the one that's going to do a giveaway this morning. So be ready. Okay? That's cool, Drake. You ship away. We'll have a mail call. Okay. So Elle, get your game going. This is the sweet box. This is the sweet box, okay? Her applesauce is ridiculous. Literally the best applesauce I've ever eaten in my whole entire life. Ever. You feel like you're at like grandma's place in the woods or something. Okay. So she asked a question. What was the question? Okay, Halloween candy. She wants to know Halloween candy. And we've got people guessing left and right. Good. Halloween candy is actually a pretty neat category. What would I give away for Halloween? 3 Musketeer bar. I would do the mini 3 Musketeer bar. That's what I like. Mini 3 Musketeer bars. Oh, caramel apples. Good answer, Alley Cat and Bulldog. Good answers. Okay, Reese's Pumpkins. That's a good one. Mini Snickers. I like mini Snickers or mini 3 Musketeers. That's what I would be after. So, we were bad when we were kids. We always followed the guy with the bag. No kidding. With a little kid in front of you if you had a bag. Because you're 13 years old, you're not supposed to be trick-or-treating anymore, right? You're not supposed to. But you find a little 8-year-old and 2 This is back before parents were escorting the kids around. Trust me. Halloween didn't used to be like it is today. So, me and a couple of my pals, 13-year-old bad kids. What do? We follow the little kids around and you pour water into their bag. And the bottom of the bag gets wet and the weight of the candy drops out. So you just follow them down the street a little bit and they're leaving a trail of candy behind, dropping out of their bag. They don't even know it. You're just going behind them, scooping it up. And we were smart. We didn't use bags. We used pillowcases, right? Nobody was going to rip us off. No one was going to get our pillowcase too wet. Okay, so that's what we did. We followed. That's a true story. I absolutely did that. Used to steal kids' candy on Halloween. Bad person. I'm trying to make up for it now. I swear. It's impossible to make up for it later. I wish I could go back and give that kid his candy bar back. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It's a true story. Little hooligan. Yeah. We waited. We had a plan. We had it all planned out. The 3 of us. We were bad. Elle says the answer's taffy. I never stole from kids, so that's so... I never stole from kids, that's so me and Pops. I did it. It was Halloween, you're allowed. Halloween, you're allowed to go out there and trick people, remember? You could trick. That's part of the tricking part. So we justified it, of course. It was all okay to do. I hate taffy, and that's one of my nicknames. Tabitha. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah. I hate it. That's a good nickname, though. Get a Pops pack out of the blue. Sorry about your Halloween. What was that? Oh, guys, get a Pops. Yeah. Could you imagine that? That's hilarious. Some random person out there that I stole a Snickers from back in 1973, right? How old was I? 13? I would have been in 1971. Okay, in 1971, I stole a Snickers from you, dude. Here, let me give you a Pops pack. Okay, that's hilarious. So Laffy Taffy. Somebody tell me who won. Somebody, L, who won? Who won? 1971. I'm telling you, that was the last time I stole candy. It was 1971. I had to confess it here. Who won? So we can open up and show. I know who the answer was, Laffy Taffy, but who won? Did Bridgie? No. L, who won here? Mythical? I still steal it from your kids. That's right, Mythical. Congrats to Mythical. Cool, cool, cool. Mythical's been a recent new follower, starting to grow, learning the whole mycology deal. This is fantastic for you, Mythical. Let's see what L won for you. Let's see what L got you. Okay? L got you. Uh-oh. I opened this box a couple of times. Okay, L got you a Justin Secord special. That's from myself and Justin. These things are beautiful. If you see the candies, he literally hand crushes this. He won't put it in a crushing machine because it loses the oils. He takes the candies or the nuts and hand presses them between plates. Hand crushes everything completely handmade. And you think, oh, I'm going to do 200 of them? No, he does 5 or 6 at a time. Custom load, boop, boop, boop. And then over a period of time, I get together a bag of them. How beautiful. And then the new, this is just, we have a parent tax that's required when the children return. That's a good one, Exception. I love that, a parent tax on the candy. But anyways, this is beautiful. There's one more thing in here. And these are some nice fruits. Some nice fruits from Arkansas. Figure out where these, what kind these would be if they came from Arkansas. Okay? I need a whole lot more likes, you guys. We're at 32 likes. I'm not going any further. That's it. I quit. That's it. No. I need more. Okay? Come on. Give me 5, 6 more. 6 more. I'm bribing you guys now. I love this. Thank you for that, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the likes. I do mean that. And we're showing up amazing on our YouTube. I was looking at some records yesterday. 97% in the likes. And our growth column is off the chain. We grew by 700 in the last 4 weeks. So, not that we're counting or anything. Because it can go away just as fast. I'm going to read a definition. I'm going to do, exception the taxes collected at the tamper inspection. Definition. I want you guys to be ready for a definition. There could be a couple more likes going here too. Definition. Victor, don't go back to sleep. You might win something. You stay up. Go back to sleep at 7. Definition. The first person, I'm going to read a definition. And the first person who I read the word on my screen and has to be spelled correctly, you got it, Victor. You go back to bed at 7. I'm going to read a definition. The first person who I see it across my screen will, and it has to be spelled correctly, will win a choice of boxes. Oh yeah, we still have so much to do today. We have a ton to do, okay? Here's the definition. Are you ready? Here's the definition. Are you ready? I believe you are. To be desired or approved of. To be desired or approved of. Inspiration. I'm reading them as I see the words. I feel like some people have got their dictionary out. This is a slow one. It's lagging. Inspire. I see. It's just a lag. Admired. Mine froze. Everybody froze. Okay, I see what happened. Okay, accepted. No. Inspiration. Accepted. Wanted. Lagging. Poop. Admired. Good. Bud Daz. That's the answer. Bud Daz already's got it. Bud Daz already has it. Bud. Now, Bud, you've won once this week. You won on Monday. I've got a list of all the winners for the week. We keep track. This week, we're not having double winners. So, Bud, who do you want to give this to? What do you want to do with it, Bud? You got that one right. What do you want to do with your prize box? Okay? It's up to Bud. You guys let Bud. Bud will figure out what he wants to do. The word is good. The word is good. Super easy word. I would crack myself up when I was saying you have to spell it correctly. Okay? You have to spell it correctly. Okay? Bud is, yeah, I've got a list of everybody that's won. We're not going to double win this week. It's just fair, so everybody here gets a good shot. Okay? Haley, if Haley's here, that's who Bud wants to give it to. Even if Haley's not here, I'll get it to Haley. Bud, that's not a problem. Okay? Let's see if Haley's in the room. If Haley's in the room, give her a couple more minutes. Haley's here. Good. Haley, you picked one. 1, 2, 3, or 4. That was really kind of you, Bud. Way to go. Way to go. And we'll give more away. If people are winning, keep on telling us who hasn't won. We'll get you all something. Okay? Haley, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We'll just wait for Haley real quick. And we got some other stuff to do here. Oh, I'm sorry that you froze, Matt. Okay, 1, 2, 3, or 4. One at the top. Box number 4, she went big. She went with the big box. Thank you, Haley, for getting back to us on that. Bud Daz, this is what you, Bud Daz, gave Haley. Not me. I gave it to Bud Daz. Bud Daz gave it to Haley. Haley, you're getting, I think you might have figured it out already, but you're getting a Uncle Ben's bag that's ready to go. Okay? 4 was the bottom box. So that's what I got, Bud. All right? And in here too is a apple crisp. And I decided, let me go ahead and throw a syringe in there too. Why not? Why not throw a syringe in there too? You're going to town. You are now growing, okay? How much more could you ask for? Nice stuff right there. Good little box. Bud, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being such a kind, gracious winner. I appreciate it. It's a good example. That's who we want to be. Okay? Winners, if you're double winners, here's what I'd like you guys to be thinking in your heads. If you're a double winner this week, pick somebody here that hasn't won and try to get somebody that hasn't won something too. Okay? That's what we'll try to do. Get it all the way around. That'd be cool. Okay? We had some readings come in yesterday. And so be clear out there. If you're new and you've never won anything, let's make sure you raise your hand. It's not a bad thing to say, hey, pick me. When we get a double winner. It won't hurt anybody's feelings. They would never know if you're new and never won something if you don't say so. Okay? This came in. We had the winners yesterday sent their readings in. Excuse me. Frank S. on here. If Frank's here, aces and deuces to you, bro. I can't remember who you are on IG, and I tried to find you again last night because you did send me something. So I'm missing your reading from today, but you didn't do anything wrong. It's Pops. So thank you. I want to read this to you guys. This comes from Kristen. Kristen, I remember meeting Kristen on here online, maybe June-ish, 3 or 4 months now. And I was very excited because she's a young lady in Utah. And I always think of Utah as sort of a conservative place and the whole Mormon thing and all that. So I'm thinking, oh, a young lady out of the middle of Utah. But it was very, very smart and connected, earth woman kind of young lady, in my opinion. And she takes care of her mom, if you guys didn't know that. She takes care of her mom quite a bit. Her mom's a beautiful lady. I just, every once in a while when I talk to her, I say hi to your mom. This comes from Kristen. Somebody tell me they're ready for this. You guys ready for this from Kristen? Just give me one or two people say, yeah, I'm ready. There you are, Sid Coe. Hello. I didn't know you were up there, Sid. You guys ready? Okay. My most memorable experience with mushrooms, I was only 17. I was camping in the Utah desert, not far from where I live now. That night, I had the most profound relationship with a tree. I remember thinking that I needed to find that tree in the morning because I needed to know if it was really as special as I felt it was in that moment. I never did find that tree. But that feeling never left me. I've never thought about nature in the same way since. I love that. I never found that tree. The tree's in you. It was so good. So then, that was just her note. That was just the note. Then she sent in the reading from a gentleman by the name of Andy Goldsworthy. We often forget. Listen to this. We often forget that we are nature. Andy's reminding us. It's so easy to forget that we are nature. That's why I love my saying, be nature. We are nature. We often forget that we are nature. Nature is not something separate from us. So when we say that we have lost our connection with nature, we have lost our connection to ourselves. That's what's so beautiful for me about mushroom farming. I'm in tubs every day. I cannot lose my connection or my plates all fall. I'm so connected anymore. I never was this connected before to nature. And it teaches you so much about yourself. I love this. I want to go hug that tree Kristen was out next to. And I've never been a tree hugger. I'm not a tree hugger guy. Matter of fact, someone used to bug me. Knock it off. Cut it down. I need construction material. Not so fast, my friend. I wrote back to her. This is absolutely phenomenal. Don't you guys agree? Somebody agree with me, please. Somebody agree. I believe you talk to trees. You're out there walking in the woods all the time. Great. They're beautiful. This gave me chills when I read it, especially the hug of the tree, and I never found that tree. But the feelings always stayed there. What's it say? When you hug a tree, you're hugging yourself, Ramdas. God, I like that, Liana. Gosh, that's good. Don't forget how connected. The more connected you are, the better grower you'll be. I promise you. I promise you. Be the guy that just leaves it there in a tub for a couple of days and goes back and looks at it. You're going to get what you got. Be the guy with your head in there 6 times a day, giving it fresh oxygen, giving it humidity, giving it everything it needs. You'll end up with boxes full. Overflow. What do I do with it all? I've got to give it away. Lee on here sent this in. This is how connected you guys are. It was almost like Lee and Kristen talked to each other about what they were going to send in. Did you know that? Did you know Lee and Kristen called each other and said, hey, what are you going to send? Let me send some. No, they didn't. But maybe they did spiritually. Maybe they did spiritually. Because listen to this. This is Robert Frost. Nothing gold can stay. Nature's first green is gold. Her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower. but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay. I'm like, I don't have anything more to say. Nothing gold can stay. Craziest part is what we think we're going to leave behind is all rust. It's just rust. Rust and dust. Unless you can change someone's life for the better while you're here. That'll never die. That'll never rust. That'll never turn to dust. The roots. We're growers, right? We talk about roots. We're growers, so we want to talk about roots. The roots of all goodness. What was our definition today? Good. The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. Listen to what I just said. You want goodness? You need to appreciate it first. That's the soil that will grow your goodness. Appreciate the difference goodness will make in your life and others. When you appreciate it, the soil is now ripe for the growth of goodness. So good. The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. You must first appreciate it. To talk goodness is not good. Did you know that? To sit around and talk about it, it's not that good. Only to do it is. Ooh, do goodness more than talk about it. Do goodness more than talk about it. To talk goodness is not good. Only to do it is. I'll give you one more. You don't think I'm stopping at one more, do you? Pops keeps going on and on and on. Be a good person. Good. Deep down in your soul, be a good person. You know what it means to be good for yourself. Nobody prescribes do this, and that equals good. You know. Be a good person, but don't waste time proving it to anyone except yourself. Prove it to yourself every day. Can you imagine waking up every day? I'm going to prove I'm good today. I went to bed at night. Yep, I proved it. Practice being good. Imagine how good you can be at it. Anything you do, anything you want to be, you practice, you can be it, right? Practice goodness. I'm going to do a giveaway, and we're going to read a couple more things. Oh, card for today. We did pull a card earlier. I did it just before the show, and I was incredibly pleased with this card because it's not a sword. We're always doing swords. This card is the Four of Discs. Good morning up there, IG. I'm sorry, if you guys ever want to get in the games, jump over to YouTube and jump in these games with us. It's called the Four of Discs Power. I love power. I love power for being positive and kind and good. Goodness gives me power. Did you know that? It truly does. What kind of time? I'm going to do a giveaway, and then I'm going to do a couple more readings, okay? Top 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. Name one that's on the list. Top 10. We use the Thoth deck. Thoth deck, Thoth. Top 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. I'm reading them as I see them. Chicago, Detroit's number one. Chicago, Detroit, Houston, Chicago, Flint, Detroit, Little Rock, Indianapolis, Chicago, Detroit, Boston, New Orleans. Actually, New Orleans is close. It didn't quite make the top list. New York, St. Louis, Chattanooga, Chicago, Hot Springs, Colorado, Baltimore. Lee got it. Kill it. Lee got it. Baltimore, number 2 on the list. At the list that I saw. Lee Wilson, kill it. Lee, it doesn't look like you've won anything this week, so congratulations, dear. You pick 1, 2, or 3. I know The Wire was such a good movie, or such a good TV show. I loved The Wire. And I lived in Baltimore for 5 years. One of my gunshot wounds was in Baltimore. Boop. Yep. Drug deal gone wrong. One of my gunshot wounds. 1, 2, or 3. Left leg. They shot my leg. Okay. Yep. I have 2. Hell yeah, I was a bad guy up until 30. I'm telling you, I was out there running hard, cocaine cowboys. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, you guys, I got stories. I can tell you the stories. Yeah, there was a drug deal gone wrong. Picture Pulp Fiction. True story. One of my gunshot wounds was in Baltimore. The other one was back in LA. Okay? Oh, it's a good story. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? She said 3. Thank you. Okay, number 3. Oh, I'm going to cliffhang you guys with that story. That's a true story. Oh, yeah. Pops, do you guys remember Miami Vice? Don Johnson looking guy? That's who I wanted. I tried to be Don Johnson. I was like Don Johnson Jr. It really was. We were up to no good, just like Don. Well, Don was a vice cop, but he was in with the... I was the guy he was trying to catch. Yeah, pink shirts and everything. Yep, flying the planes, the works. Some of you have heard some of my stories, right? What's in your box? Okay. We have a apple crisp. Okay. The first gunshot wound is always the most special. Oh my God! Especially because you can't go to the hospital because then you have to report it. You have to tell what happened. So you have to. It's like, what was that movie? No Country for Old Men, or what is it? Something like that. There's always a movie where the bad guy's always like fixing his own wounds, wrapping his own, going down, getting the gauze, getting all this stuff. Biting a bullet while I do. That was Pops. Yeah. You can't go in and you can't go to I can barely go to CVS. I'm limping to CVS. Like, oh my God, I've got to buy a whole thing of God. Crazy story. Okay, no, you don't go to the hospital with a gunshot wound. You go to the hospital with a gunshot wound and you're going to go to jail, especially if you're doing the stuff we were doing. Okay? You also I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away here. Got carried away. So we got an apple crisp. We got, this is an interesting bag. Let me show you what's in here. In here, you have 2 different sizes. Okay? Now, this was going out to Lee. So in here, I have regular, and then I have some 000s. The 000s in here, just so you know, the 000s are ground spawn, not ground fruit. They're ground spawn. And we're out there testing it, and it seems like they have nice effectivity to them. So I want you to try some too, okay? You get some, it's regular, and I'm putting out some grain ones for you to try, okay? And there's one more really cool special thing in here. Here we go. I'm putting out some more fruit for you. Okay, can you guys see that? A little bit of fruit in there. Okay, I'm trying to make some nice boxes this week. So that's the box for Lee. Now, Pop's talking to you guys like the old gangster that I used to be. 29 years old, right before I turned 30, I turned myself in. I was a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. I got out of the Marines when I was 26. I ran hard. Wild man for the next 3 years, trying to make money. When I was 30, right before my 30th birthday, I turned myself in to the Marines. I went back. I said, I need help. I'm a wreck. I'm doing all kinds of things wrong. Help me. That was the first step. Go ask for help. Been 33 years clean and sober on that deal. So, and a better, much better life. So there's always ways out. Okay? There's always ways out. But you have to humble yourself. You have to humble yourself. And you have to realize there's a better life. And I was a father. My son was turning 8, and he was saying, Pops, where's all this money coming from? You don't have a job. What's more important? Raising the kid right or being a big shot? So we went 30 years old, went back to school. 3 degrees later, 33 years later, we practice what we preach. And we don't want to be hypocrites. And we found, we've been doing the shroom game forever. In the last 3 years, the spirituality of it, the magic of it has overwhelmed me. Changed my life. Changed my life. All I want to do is change lives now. I'm sorry for rambling here. You guys okay? Be the reason that somebody believes in the goodness of people. Tell your story. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Be the reason. And you don't hear me telling it as a brag. Telling them as examples. Don't have shame for what you've done. It's your past. Made you who you are. But change the programs that are bad. Be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. I'm going to say this too. You see beautiful people. I'm not talking about their face. Can you imagine? You've seen them, the people that just glow. I'm a glowing guy. That's what you want to be. I'm a glowing gal. You know where you glow from? Your heart and its goodness. We glow. And nobody looks at your face and says, oh, they got a pimple here, they got bad teeth there, they got an ugly eye. That is a gorgeous person. Look at that person glow. Because they practice goodness. It didn't happen overnight. They didn't wake up and, I'm glowing this morning. You build your glow. You build your glow. Pretty soon you're so shiny. And it happens fast, you guys. You build your own glow. And you know what happens? You attract people that want to glow too. And the people that don't want to glow, they run. They're heading in the opposite direction. They might take one shot at you as they run by, but you're already invisible, so they can't hit you. Don't forget, Pops. I've been shot twice. You ain't killing me. Ain't gonna happen. And those were real wounds. The other ones, get out of here with that crap. I don't take you personally. Listen to what this guy says. Listen to what this guy says. This is one of the cool guys. This is one of the cool guys that we know. Okay? Listen to what he says. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. I'm leading right into what I just said. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. You got to turn a light on. Boop, all of a sudden, every corner in the room is shined into. Same thing happens with love. We don't love enough, though. We all have a lot of hate in us. You want to shine? Practice goodness. Don't practice gossip. Don't practice stuff that's saying anything negative about anybody, anywhere, even yourself first. Oh, Pops, I'm not sure if this is a good enough reading. Don't approach me that way. Just the fact that you sent in a reading means you are good. You are on the path. You should be so proud that you are even pushing a button. Well, I'm not sure this is good enough. Don't do that. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Who said that? Quick, give me who said that. I'll give away a prize. Who said that? Whose quote is that? We love this guy. Whose quote is this? Whose quote? Rick James? No. Goodness is soup for the soul. Who said this quote? I'll read it again. Martin Luther King Jr., you got it, Alley Cat. Good enough. Right there. Alley Cat is all over it. Alley, good job. You guys, all of you are on it. Look at you all got it. We had MLK, Jesus. That was a good guess. Einstein, good guess. And then a bunch of MLKs right afterwards. Mr. Tibbs, you just missed it. Alley Cat, that was a perfect one. Good job. Way to be paying attention, you guys. Way to pay attention. Woody Harrelson's a cool dude, E. I'm digging Woody Harrelson in his pop's aged life, like me. 1 or 2, doll. Which one do you want? Top or bottom? That was a good one. She was right on it. I didn't think you guys would know that was MLK. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Alley Cat, meow. Which one do you want? 1 or 2? Top or bottom? Congratulations. Please send your reading in. Don't you forget your reading. I've never won. Alley Cat? Which one do you want, Alley? I'm waiting on Alley. Be the lamp in others' lives. I love that, Levi. I love that. That's beautiful, bro. I like that a lot. Be a lamp. Be a lamp in your own life. Okay, what's happening? No, Allie, I'm not getting your match. It looks like you gave it to Lizzie. Looks like you gave it to Lizzie. I'm getting a little confused, but it's okay. Lizzie, okay, how sweet of Alley Cat. Meow. Lizzie, which one do you want? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or no? She's going number 2. You guys are faster than me. Alley Cat, thank you for that. Thank you very, very much for doing that. Okay, meow. Give her a meow, you guys. When a kitty cat does something like that, it's an automatic meow. Meow. Okay, for me it is. Here we go. Here we go. We've got an apple crisp in there. Purr. I like that Mythical's purr. No, not a meow. He's like, oh, purr. That's beautiful right there, bro. I like purr. We can purr too. Oh, we got a bark going too, but I like purr too. Purr's pretty funny. We got an apple crisp. And I love you guys meowing to her. That's you're showing her you appreciate that she's kind. Special pack. Special pack. Very few people have gotten these. Very few. But we thought today was going to be special pack day. This one, these 5 pills are Pop's Enigmas. I grew a tray of Enigma, okay? And I only got about 150 pills out of the whole tray. And so I'm sending off 5 to you. And they're darker for sure, okay? But these are Enigma. And if those of us that know what's going on, we understand Enigma might just be on the strong side, okay? So we got Pop's Personals. Pop's Personals, okay? Because those aren't for sale. And we're giving you, okay? We're giving you a bunch of fruit too. Okay? Come on, you guys. This is a good pack. I love it, Tad, up there. You're meowing too. You guys have to admit this is a good pack, right? Good pack. Good stuff. What time is it? 44 minutes. Okay. This goes to Lizzie. Lizzie, give us that info. Listen to Exception the Sheriff. She'll tell you what's going on. I have to catch up here a little bit. We have another giveaway still, so hang in here with me for a few more minutes, okay? Hang in here with me for a few more minutes. But I want to catch up a little bit on our reading of this book, okay? Because here we're already on Wednesday, and we probably only read 2 or 3 of the pages that I wanted to get through. Not that there's any stress for it, but I want to get back to talking about assumptions and then tie it into goodness. Okay? Yeah, Scott, the book is amazing. We try to read out of 2 to 3 times a week. And we're up to the third agreement now, okay? And I really do want to keep going so we follow up with things that we've been talking about. And this is about the assumptions. The first agreements. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. You have so much power. You can work good and bad magic with just the power of your word. And then the word isn't just what you say, it's also what you do. Be impeccable is our number one. Number two is to don't take things personal. It isn't about you. It's about them. And when you're dealing and you're living in a place of practiced goodness, that's an easy thing to understand. So we move to the third agreement, and the third agreement is don't make assumptions. Assumptions are deathly. Assumptions are the quickest way. We call them termites to relationships. What's really crazy is the assumptions we make about ourselves. We do that too. We're so convinced. The human brain needs to understand. Animals don't. They're instinctual. They'll just act. We have to figure out why. Why do we do it this? How come? We have a different brain level. We have to figure things out. And often we think we figured it out, but we're wrong. But because we figured it out, it has to be right. It's weird. So I'm going to pick up right here. If others tell us something, we make assumptions. And if they don't tell us something, we make assumptions to fulfill our need to know and to replace the need to communicate. So they tell us something, we'll make an assumption. They don't tell us something, we make an assumption to fill up that need to know and to communicate. So no matter what, we're making assumptions. Somehow, even in the dearth of information, you're sitting around, I'm making an assumption. There's a reason I'm not getting information. Even if we hear something and we don't understand, we make assumptions about what it means, and then we believe that assumption. We make all sorts of assumptions because we don't have the courage to ask questions. These assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we've all agreed to communicate this way. It's the way we've been programmed to communicate. We were taught that. This guy's trying to teach us not to do that. We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. It's not safe. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want and how we feel. We've all agreed to that. You should just know. When we believe something, we assume we are right about it to the point that we will destroy relationships in order to defend our position. You ever done that? I have. Destroy a relationship because I'm right. We make the assumption that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, and judge the way we judge. Oh, and abuse the way we abuse. Everybody does it like this. This is the biggest assumptions that humans make. And this is why we have a fear of being ourselves around others. Authentic. I want to fit in. I want to be just like you guys. So we all have agreements. This is why we have a fear of being ourselves around others. Because we think everyone will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. So even before others have a chance to reject us, we've already rejected ourselves. That's the way the human mind works. You have to be so aware of that. What's my mind working at? Where are those gears turning in the wrong direction? We have the ability to change the direction the gears are turning, but that is the way it normally works. We also make assumptions about ourselves. How much time? I'll do 2 more minutes. We also make assumptions about ourselves. And this creates a lot of inner conflict. I think I am able to do this. You make this assumption, for instance, then you discover you can't do it. You overestimate or you underestimate yourself because you haven't taken the time to ask yourself questions and to answer them. Perhaps you need to gather more facts about a particular situation. Or maybe you need to stop lying to yourself about what you truly want. Often when you go into a relationship with someone like you have to justify why you like that person. You only see what you want to see and you deny the things you don't like about that person. You lie to yourself just so you can be right. Then you make assumptions, and one of the assumptions is my love will change this person. This isn't true. Your love will not change anybody. If others change, it's because they want to change, not because you changed them. That's another thing. You don't get credit for any of it. You're just a seed planter, just a waterer guy. They do all the work. They do all the fertilizing, all the weeding, all the growing, all the harvesting, all the drying. I don't take any credit. I'm a seed planter guy. We'll throw a little bit of water out there. If others change, it's because they want to change, not because you change them. Then something happens between the two of you and you get hurt. Suddenly you see what you didn't want to see before. And now it's only amplified by emotional poison. Now you have to justify your emotional pain. And so you start blaming them for your choices. We have to be what we are. We have to be what we are so we don't have to present a false image. I'm going to end with this. If you love me the way I am, okay, take me. If you don't love me the way I am, okay, bye-bye, find someone else. It may sound harsh, but this kind of communication means the personal agreements we make with others are clear and impeccable. We'll pick back up with this tomorrow. You guys want me to keep going with this tomorrow? Give me 5 or 8 people say, let's keep going with this tomorrow. We'll keep going with this tomorrow. We need to know more about how to be impeccable and not assume things. Practice. It's practice, practice, practice. Let's keep going. You guys like it. I'm glad. It's good stuff. But it takes practice. It really does. You don't wake up in the morning, okay, today I'm a bit... What you do is say, where's my brain thinking right now? Am I making an assumption? Should I ask more questions? Is it going to hurt me to ask these questions? No. Impeccable people do that. Impeccable people gather as much information as they can, and they make an impeccable decision based off of that. And if they're wrong, it's so easy to back up and go, oh, I made a miscalculation. Let me recalculate. But your brain and your life is so clean and so clear, it's so easy to recalculate. Well, back on course. You stay white, you can see a little mustard stain real easy. If your whole thing's covered with mustard stains and hot dog juice, it's hard to spot it. The largest part of goodness. The largest hot dog juice, right, Matt? The largest part of goodness is the will to be good, the desire to be good, the choice to be good. Different. Glow. Top 10 most famous women in the world. Top 10 most famous women in the world. History. Present and past. Go. Thank you, Brianna. I am a gangster. You bet it. Oh, you bet I am. I'm a gangster for goodness. Goodness gangster. Rosa Parks is on the list. Oprah's number 1. Georgia O'Keeffe, she wasn't on that list. Drew Barrymore, Rosa Parks, Cleopatra, Helen Keller, Oprah, Hot Dog Water, Oprah, Audrey Hepburn, Oprah, Cleopatra, Marilyn Monroe, Rosa Parks, Jackie Onassis, Mary Magdalene, Angelina Jolie. I'm going to have to give you guys a hint. Scientist woman. Amelia Earhart is on the list. Good job, Free. Stevie Nicks, Queen, Harriet Tubman, Amelia, Marilyn Monroe, Lizzie Lou, Lindsay Lohan. Hillary's on the list. Rosa Parks, Michelle's on the list. Betty White, Maya Angelou, Lady Gaga, Rosa Parks. Alley Cat, second win today. Meow. Alley Cat with Marie Curie, Madame Curie. Alley Cat, are you purring today? Madame Curie. Curie. Now, I know I kind of threw the old hint out there, but we didn't want to go for the rest of today on this one. So, Allie, you, just so you know, Allie, you didn't have to give yours away today because you haven't won yet this week. So it's up to you, Allie. Allie's on fire, Big J. Alley Cat, I have another one here for you. Do you want it? Or what do you want to do? I'm just going to open it. I'm opening it for Allie. Here we go. I'm opening it for Allie. Allie, I know I haven't won. I want to give to Brianna. So it's going to God. You guys, Allie, you're going to have the show. Give her 100 meows. Yeow meow. That was nice, Johnny. Brianna it is. Cool. More people are getting blessed today than ever before. Purr. I like mythical. I'm giving that one to her. Okay? Purr. What's in Brianna's box? Well, Brianna's getting a tea with pops. You guys think we forgot about those? She's getting a tea with pops pen. We tried to mix up the boxes just a little bit today. Okay? Thanks, Tab. I see she's gifted to Brianne. Thank you so much. Brianne, don't forget to send in a reading and your address. Also in this box is an apple crisp. Beautiful apple crisp made by Brock. He's been killing it with these apple crisps, you guys. He's all over it. And what else is in here? We've got some more fruit. Hope you guys can see that. Okay? So, that's your box for Brianna. Thank you so much for Alley Cat's kindness and generosity this morning. I feel like she's trying to outgive Pops. Let's do that. Try to outgive Pops. Side research, those enigmas are fast callers. Good. Glad to hear that. So, we're going to cut out of here. Believe it or not, we're actually going to be 1 minute early today for the first time in forever. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I had a beautiful morning. I feel great. Got a lot of work to do here. Ton of stuff. My friend came in from Boston last night. Oh, my word. Let me give my word right here on here, and I will set out a post later. I will be on Discord tonight at 9 o'clock. I will be on Discord tonight at 9. Cover some things that we wanted to talk about. And I'll put a post out later today to just confirm. But I will be at Discord. I haven't been the last couple of nights, last couple of weeks, because I've been buried, you guys. I'll show you pictures of what we're doing, but I'm trying to work over at the grow house. I'm working here and back and forth, and I just have not had a chance to dedicate myself to Discord like I mean to. But I'll be there tonight, 9 o'clock. Okay? So, see you guys. Pops, peace, love. Scroll me out of here. Fern, go fish and have a good day out there. I'm jealous. Scroll me out of here. The Discord is Daily Dose. Get with Jason Grayson about getting in. Jason Grayson, see if you can help these guys, just like you always do, bro. Mushman and Bulldog and Eric and Wes. Wes, where do you post that? Discord is open. It'll be on a post today, about 2 or 3 o'clock. I'll post the Discord. So you guys can come on over and join us live over at Discord. Okay? Let me scroll through some of these people here. Whiskey and Big J and Alley Cat, I love you, girl. Thank you for your kindness today. And Levi, what a good guy. Wes, see you. Kieran, I'll see you too. Get over to Discord. Countdown to Free's return to free 16 days, and my pal is going to be here holding up a wall. It'll be perfect. Yay, Discord Tabitha, I'll be there tonight. Bridget, get Ginger Gnome and Wes, Cappy Pants, Wes. How come I still have a box here with your name on it? Wes, figure this out. Okay? I still have a box here with your name on it. Shouldn't. Okay? That box needs to get out of here. All right? Ginger and Wes and Cappy Pants. We'll give you how to get on later today. Jamie and Johnny and Ellis and Taylor and Derek and Alicia. Cy, thanks for being here, girl. Kristen, beautiful reading today. Michelle and Sheppy, love you. Kieran and Drake and Richard and Big J and Ali Meow Cat and Drake and Jay Woo 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 Woo. Tabitha and Matthew and Jay and Shady Cat and Mama and Jamie and Muchman and Eric and Cappy Pants and Bridgie and Tabitha and I'm catching up, Derek and Tabitha and Exception and E and L and Jamie and Jason and Eric and Tabitha and Matthew and Buddass and Free and Haley and Jamie and Alley Cat. Woo, you guys have got me. Jay Woo and Tabitha and Ginger Gnomes and Exception and Drake and Jason and Wes. Let's see. Pop Shrooms has not been signed. No, go over to Tea with Pops. Tea with Pops. It's hard to find a good read. No, it's not. What's the record for holding up a wall? I think Free will have it this week when he comes. Okay, Tea with Pops. Thank you, Exception. Mavis. Get an education on Discord. Yes, come on over. L, 16 days. Bridgie, Mamba, Alley Cat. I caught up. Pops, peace, love, out. Up here. I'm going to say goodbye to my friends over here. Fern and Costas and Thad and Ed and Chill and all of the rest of you over here. Thank you very, very much. Have a beautiful day. Ouch. Pops, ouch. You guys have a beautiful day over there. Pops, peace, love. Be kind to one another.